Hi guys, and welcome to the first episode in my Pilates series. I don't know what I'm calling this series. Becoming a Pilates princess, becoming a Pilates instructor, I don't know. You'll know by now whatever I've decided to call this series. Welcome along to my journey to becoming a Pilates instructor. I don't know what's happening. Am I having a quarter life crisis? Potentially. Am I losing the plot? Potentially. But I'm just being spontaneous and I low-key love it. I basically woke up a couple of weeks ago and thought, I want a new challenge. I want to do something new. What do I love? What can I start experimenting with? What can I venture into? And I thought, you know what? Your girl's going to become a Pilates instructor. I love Pilates. I love going to the classes. And I thought I would love to be an instructor girly, like strutting around in my cute outfits, like giving my little cues, like it just felt like so aligned with where I feel in my life at the minute and like what I want to do with my life. I don't know. So if you're following along on this journey, at this point in time, I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no plans. I have no aspirations for what I want to do when I want to do it. I have zero idea other than the fact I've booked my course. I went online, I booked my course, I paid my money, and that's all I've done up until this point. So this is just a little intro to this series. I'm going to be documenting each week of the process and just taking you along on my journey of becoming a qualified Pilates instructor. So I'll give you a rundown of the course that I'm doing and all the information and everything as we go through. I just wanted to intro this series. So yeah, if you want to stay tuned on my journey to becoming a Pilates instructor, please subscribe, and if you become an instructor, we can do it together. Like, I'm just so excited. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know where this series is going to take me, but I'm excited. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and let's go be Pilates princesses. Okay guys, I'm just about to have my first revision session. I've just sat down, I've got my laptop, I've logged into like my online portal. So I have like an online portal and I have some pre-course work to do. So there's like 3 things that I need to do online for my pre-course work, and I'm just about to sit down and make a start. So I've logged in. I have no idea what I'm getting myself into. Like, I have no idea what this is going to entail or how it's going to look, but I'm going to have a crack at the pre-course work. So let's just get logged in and see where we're at. Okay, so I've got 24 videos I need to watch, so that's going to be fun. So I'm going to make a start. I'm going to just get to it. I'm going to start watching my videos. I've got no idea what's going to happen. I've got my manuals. And I'm going to start. These manuals only got delivered yesterday, so I only need 2 manuals for this course. And then everything else is online. So I have my mat work and reformer support manual. And then I also have my comprehensive mat work manual. Basically, this first course that I'm doing is just mat work. So I might do another section in this video where I'll do a rundown of like what courses I'm doing if anyone's interested. But I am doing 2 completely separate courses, 1 mat work and 1 reformer. You can't actually combine the courses, like you can't do mat work and reformer all together. So it is 2 separate courses, and I really want to do both. Like, I want it to be qualified in both. So this first one is just the pre-work for the mat course. So I'm gonna get to it. I've got my notebook, I've got my pens. I feel like I'm back in school, and we're gonna make a start. Tell me you didn't realise what you were signing up for without telling me you didn't realise what you were signing up for. Why is this so hard? I literally thought it would be so easy. Okay, I'm finished revising for the night. Right, I'm not going to blow my own trumpet, right? I'm not, but I am a smart girl. Like, I am quite academically smart. I've sat quite a lot of exams in my life, and I know how to revise and know how to study, okay? Like, I'm just going to be honest. I thought this was going to be a doddle. I pretty much thought do a bit of a stretch here and there, do an ab crunch, you know. I go to the gym, I know what's what. I thought it was going to be super easy. I thought it was going to be airy-fairy. I've only just started the pre-course work, so this is what you need to know before the course starts. I know none of it. Like, I didn't already know any of that information. I've probably done, I would say, less than a quarter of the coursework tonight. These are my notes. Right, we'll start at the beginning. Okay, bear in mind I don't know any of this and I now need to revise all of this. So there's 1 page, 2 page, 3 page, 4 page, 5 pages. I've wrote nearly 7 pages of notes. This is for me to learn before the course starts. Like I have to know all of this. And like I say, I'd probably done maybe a quarter of the pre-course work. So I need to do this another 3 times. And then I need to learn it all before the course starts. That's even before the course starts. So none of it's like hard. Like none of it's like really, really confusing. Like it's not difficult. But there's just a lot of it. And it's all new and it's completely fresh. Like you just need to know more than I thought you would need to know. I thought it'd be a bit of this and like, you know what I mean? Like airy fairy Pilates princess. It's not. Like, let's just get that straight. This is a proper professional course. Like, let's just get one thing straight here. So, I think I've got my work cut out for me a little bit more than I expected. I think this is going to take a bit more graft than I expected it to. But I'm happy for that. I do like a challenge. I like to lock in on something. I like to do a good job. Like, I think this is going to occupy me and give me a new challenge and something else to, like, focus on. So, yeah, I mean, that was only night 1 of revising. I am tired now. It's pretty late. It's nearly 10 o'clock. So I'm going to pack up for tonight and then same again tomorrow night. Oh dear, what have I done? It's too late to back out now. I paid for it. Good morning, guys. I am ready for my first day of teacher training. I'm sat down at the kitchen table. I've got all the gear and no idea. I've got my flask so I can stay hydrated. I've got my MacBook so I can log into the course. Charger, which I need to plug in, and then I have an assortment of stationery. I have my coursework books, which I think is what we're going to be going through today on the first day, and then I have 2 notebooks, pens, all the good stuff, and I'm ready for my first day of teacher training. I feel really, really, really nervous. I don't know why. I feel like it's my first day back at school, and I also have no idea whether the first day is going to be theory or it's going to be like practical. I did try an email and ask somebody, but they didn't reply in time, so I've got no idea whether I'm going to be sat here like studying or I'm going to be like up doing activities. So I have set my Pilates mat up just in case. I've set my mat up in the living room just in case I have to like actually do any, you know, like physical activity. I just don't know. Like I don't know. Is it a theory-based course? Is it a practical course? I would presume it'd be a little bit of both. So I don't want to be like embarrassed, like sat at the table if everybody else is like in their gym gear on their mat. But I'm ready and I'm raring to go and I'm excited and I'm nervous and I'm all of the things. I feel literally like it's my first day back at school. I've got 10 minutes, so I'm going to get myself organised and then get logged in a little bit early. Why do I feel like no one's going to speak to me like it's the first day of school and I've got no friends? Good morning, guys. I'm ready for day 2. Day yesterday was a little bit of like a mixed bag. So it was a little bit of theory and a little bit of practical. And I hadn't really set up for that. So I was kind of back and forward in between rooms. I was like a little bit disorganised. But today I kind of know what to expect. So I've got myself a little bit of a better setup. So I'm sat on my Pilates mat. Set my mat up in the living room. So I've got my mat. I've got you sat on a little table where I've got like my notebook and I've got all my notes and everything. I've got myself a hot water bottle because it's absolutely freezing. Tell me why, it's spring and it was actually snowing this morning. I actually went and did a Pilates class this morning at like 6 AM and it was snowing while I was watching out the window outside, which was shameful. It's spring. But got my hot water bottle, got my mat, got my table, got my laptop, like I've got everything that I need. I've also got my breakfast. I've got myself my Snickers Weetabix cheesecake for this morning. So this looks absolutely unreal. I'm going to have this just before the class starts just to give me a little bit of energy. And I feel more prepared today. I feel more organised. I feel like I know what to expect. I feel like I know what's going on. And I feel more prepared. It's definitely a good mix of theory and practical. You kind of go through something in theory and then you have to like do it and like practice it out and like ask any questions and things. So it's definitely a good mix. But now that I know what to expect, I'm ready to go on my mat, ready to do, I've got my slippers on as well because it's freezing, ready to do my ab crunches, ready to do my stretches. I don't really know, but I'm ready to do whatever it is that I need to do today. So day 2 of my mat Pilates course. I'm ready, and also this is absolutely banging, like 10 out of 10. I've got this recipe on one of my 75 medium videos, so go and check it out if you want to make this, because this is absolutely unbelievable. Like, look at those layers. Hello? Unreal. Let's go. This is very needed. So page 30. Oh my goodness. You're looking at the up prep. Here we go again. Good morning, guys. It is day 3 of the course today. Not me thinking for this course I was going to be a full cute Pilates princess. I literally thought I'm going to wear like my cute set, I'm going to have my mat, like I'm going to be good to go. It's freezing, it's snowing outside. It's literally snowing outside. I'm sat in a sweater and I've got my hot water bottle because it's so cold. I wanted to be in like the cute sports bras, like doing the Pilates on the mat, but I'm so cold even in the house. So I'm in a hoodie. I've got layers on underneath this. I've got my hot water bottle. I'm just about to make a hot drink and I'm ready to go for day 3 of the course. It's definitely getting more practical. The first day was like a lot of theory, and then day 2 was a little bit of practical, and I feel like day 3 today is going to be like full practical. So I've got my mat set up and I'm ready to go. I'm going to have some breakfast for the first 10 minutes of the course because I'm hungry and I haven't eaten anything yet. Okay, I need to join now because it's getting late and I'm about to miss the first few minutes. So let's do day 3. So far, so good. Guys, it is week 2 of Pilates teacher training. You actually have like a week break in between the course, so I've had all of last week off and basically just spent that time revising, trying to go over things, and then it's back for week 2 this week. I think this week we're going over like the slightly like harder exercises, like the slightly more intermediate advanced exercises, whereas the first week was like all of the like basic, like fundamental exercises. So I'm hoping this week I'm actually going to get a little bit of a workout in as well. Whereas the last week it was kind of a lot of theory and very, very easy basic movements. I'm hoping this week I'm actually going to get a little bit of a workout in because I could do with a little bit of core work going on. And yeah, stay tuned for what this week has to bring. I'm excited. Okay, week 2 class is about to start. I've got my hot water bottle. I've got my almond milk latte. And we're about to go. Why is it still so cold? Like honestly, when will it get warm? I need to join this class. I am 1 minute late. Just had one of my Pilates deliveries. So I was told to order this by my instructor. And I was kind of holding off ordering it just because, I don't know, I was thinking, do I really need it? Do I need to spend any more money? But apparently I do really need it. So this has just come in. I got this from Amazon. This is the Trail Guide to the Body flashcards, volume 2. Apparently volume 2 is the only volume I need. And these are basically ace your exams with Trail Guide to the Body flashcards. Beautiful full colour cards make learning anatomy easier wherever you are. There is so much anatomy in this course that I did not envisage. I knew there would be a little bit, but I thought it would be really simple, like learn the abs, learn like the few different muscles in the leg, but you need to know everything. Like you need to know the insertion and the origin of every single muscle in the entire body, and I can't get these open, and what they do, and you basically just need to be full-on professional in anatomy, which, I mean, of course you do, but also I didn't think you would have to. So apparently these are going to be what are going to help me ace my exams, so I thought, let me just get them. So this is what they look like. They've got all of the different muscles on, and then I guess the answers on the other side. I mean, they don't look that helpful, I'm not going to lie. I don't really know how these are going to help me. I think I'm going to have to sit down and really go through them and figure out how they work, because right now this is not that helpful. Like, what is that meant to be? I don't know. Laterally, apparently it's the infraspinatus. I don't know. And apparently this is the opponens pollicis. I mean, I'm butchering every single one of those names because I feel like you need to be able to speak Latin to do this course. So just had these delivered, so I think this might be my exciting evening. If you're studying for the Pilates exam, apparently these are what you need to get. The Andrew Beale Trail Guide to the Body flashcard. So this is my exciting evening. Pilates class time. So I've actually finished my mat training now. The mat course is completely finished, but in order to basically qualify with the awarding body that I've gone with, you have to get so many hours of classes in. So you have to get, I think it's 40 hours. I can't remember off the top of my head whether it's 30 or 40, but you have to get so many hours of physical attendance at classes. So the instructor that I've done the training with is doing online classes. So that is what I'm doing this morning. It's really helpful to do it with the instructor that I obviously done the training with, because I know her style and I know what she's looking for, and it's just easy to kind of cement the information in my brain. So I've got my Pilates ball, I've got my Pilates ring, I've got my flex band. Also, just a quick thing on props. If you are planning on doing a course, they will try and get you to buy the official props, which are quite expensive. I managed to get all 3 of these on Amazon for £22. So you don't need the official props, just go on Amazon and you can get next day delivery for a really affordable price. So I'm all set up and we're gonna do some morning Pilates. It's 9 AM and I'm excited. I haven't actually trained yesterday or today, obviously, because it's only 9 AM, but I'm excited to get going. So let's do some Pilates. PSA to anyone that is thinking of becoming a Pilates teacher or a Reformer Pilates teacher or bar or whatever. Think about it. Like, really think about it before you just dive in, because I did not think it would be this hard. Like, I am really, not to toot my own horn, but like I am really good at studying and learning. Like, I've sat a lot of exams in my life and I've like got it down of like how to revise, how to learn, how to study. So I think I'm probably quite good at studying and being disciplined and learning. And there's just so much to learn that I just didn't anticipate. I thought it would be very much like, I don't know, learn a few exercises, do a bit of improvisation, do a bit of this, do a bit of that. It's very prescriptive, the course that I've done. So like, you have to do the movement exactly as it says in the book. You have to breathe in the exact way it says in the book. You have to hold the position in the exact way. Like, there's no room for a little bit of, you know, finesse. So just really think about it. Like, if you think, oh, I want to do it, and you think it's going to be all Pilates princess and rainbow and sunshine and a sit up here and there, it's actually really not. Like, there's actually a lot of study time and a lot of theory and a lot of revision that goes into it. Like, you are signing up for a course. Like, you are there to learn. You're not there to just do a bit of Pilates. So just PSA, if you're thinking about it and you think, oh, I'll do it in like a week, it'll be easy. This is like a good few months of your life that you're giving up to like study and revise and learn for this. So just be aware. Just to give you a little bit of an insight, this is the pre-coursework to get on the course that I did. So this is everything I had to learn before day one of the course. Girl, we're nowhere near finished. We are nowhere near finished. This is, I'll just skip over a few things. All of this, still pre-coursework, 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 coursework. Let me just skip a few pages because this is getting a bit boring. Pre-coursework, yeah. Still going. Okay, that's the last page, I think. Yeah, that is the last page. So that was all of the pre-coursework that I did before day one of the course. Just FYI. Hi guys, it is a little bit later on in the day now, and this is how I'm spending my Saturday. I'm sitting revising. So I've got my books, I've got my pens, I've got everything going on, and I'm spending the day revising. But I wanted to show you some of like the revision things that I've done so far. I'm the type of person where like I want to know everything. So even if the instructor says like, you don't really need to know this, you don't really need to know that, I don't want to walk into an exam being unconfident in any area. Like, I don't want to walk into that exam and sit down and think, oh, I don't know this or I don't know that. Like, I want to walk in feeling confident, feeling like I've done everything I could possibly do, feeling like I know every single thing that's going to come up on that paper. So I want to be prepared. Some may say over prepared, but I want to be prepared. So I've started making some flashcards. So these are what I've started doing so far. So I haven't got that far. I want to make one for every single exercise, one for every single posture, one for basically everything that I need to know. So I've started doing them for the warm-up so far. So this is where I've got to. So I've got one for the breathing exercise with everything on there. I've got one for the next exercise with everything on there. So I've got these ones done so far, which are the warm-up ones. So it's not loads, but I've probably done about 10 to 15. And I feel like these are going to really help me, because rather than sitting having to read through this entire book every single time I want to revise, I've took all the key points, I've put them on here, and I can just sit and go through like 2 or 3 flashcards every single night. And I can get Zach to test me on them. I can give him a flashcard and I can say like, I'm going to read out the starting position, I'm going to read out the breath pattern, I'm going to read out all the different modifications, like I'm going to read things out, and he can test me on them. So that's what I've started doing. So they're the warm-up ones. I've started doing one for all of the Stott Pilates principles ones. And I actually had a bit of an idea. I don't know whether I'll ever end up doing it, because I've said this before, I don't really know what I'm intending to do with this qualification. Like, it's not like I've got a set plan where I say, right, in 5 years I want to own a Pilates studio, in 1 year I want to do this. I don't really know. I just knew that it was something I wanted to do, and I knew that I wanted to change, and I'm enjoying it so far. But I kind of had a bit of an idea, like, not to toot my own horn, but I bet a lot of people that sit this course aren't making this much effort, like aren't going to this much effort to make flashcards, to revise as much as I have been. And I imagine that there would be a lot of people that would pay very good money for someone to have already made all of their flashcards for them for revision. This is going to take me best part of at least a week to sit down and make all of these flashcards. Like, I've been doing it for 3 or 4 nights in a row and I've only done 10 to 15. I imagine I'm going to have over 100 flashcards. I think people would probably pay very good money for a copy of these already made. That's going to save someone a lot of time. I would probably pay good money for that. If somebody had these already made and I could purchase these for like, I don't know, 20 quid, 30 quid, I would probably buy them. It's going to save me a heck of a lot of time. So I had a bit of an idea. I was like, maybe I could sell like revision materials for like people do, like obviously not right now, like I'll get through the course myself, but in the future maybe I could like sell revision materials and have like a little bit of a website with like flashcards and like tips and tricks and like things like that. I have seen 1 or 2 other people doing that, but not many. Like there's not many to come by. When I've been looking for resources, I haven't like found loads and loads and loads of places where there's like helpful tips and tricks. So I don't know, like let me know, do you think that's a good idea? Would people want that? I think people might want that. Like I'm thinking like if there's like a mom or someone doing this course, she hasn't got a lot of time to revise, she just needs the essentials, what does she need to know? This kind of thing would definitely help someone like that. Whereas I have a bit more time, I can sit down and actually make them. And I'm a bit of like a stress head and a bit of a over preparer, therefore I will make them. But that's what I'm doing with the rest of my Saturday now anyways. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to make some more flashcards. So hopefully by the end of the day, I'm going to have a good chunk more made. But if you are thinking of doing it, just like I say, prepare. Like just know this is not an airy-fairy easy course. Like there is hard work and a lot of discipline involved in this, because the last time I studied, I think I was 22 or 23. Like I haven't studied for a good 5 years. So this was a bit of a shock to the system to like have to rediscipline myself and remember how to study. The last time I did exams, they were the hardest exams of my entire life. Like they were brutal in comparison to this. I will be honest, like this is obviously a lot easier than what I have done in the past. However, I'm struggling more to study this time because last time I had less distraction. I still lived at home. I had someone cooking my meals. I had someone doing my washing. Whereas now I have to do all of those things and still find the time to study. So I'm definitely finding the studying harder, but the content is obviously a lot easier than what I've done in the past. But anyways, that's my little update. That's my little ramble. I'm going to go make some more fun, colourful flashcards and I'll see you all in a bit. Bye.
Hi, can I check in for the mat Pilates at 12:15 please? It's Nadia. Thank you. Thanks.